Time now for a look at the mayor's chair. Once a week, we check in with local mayors to see what's happening in their community and some of the situations they're dealing with. Joining us tonight in the mayor's chair is Stacy Wight from Kirkland Lake. Mayor Wight, welcome.
Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure joining you.
You as well. And I want to start with some of the more major news. I think maybe I'm going to go out on a limb and say the happy news for Kirkland Lake. Agnico Eagle has announced its plans to advance a mine in your neck of the woods ahead of schedule. Upper Beaver Mine could create 600 jobs and boost Ontario gold production. Right now in this era of economic uncertainty and trade wars, I'm assuming this comes as a massive relief.
Oh, absolutely. You know, Agnico Eagle, I was just at an evening with them and their board members last night, and they are such an incredible community partner. And this latest announcement is just such good news, not only for Kirkland Lake, but the entire surrounding area.
Let's talk about that. What does this mean for the town and you as council? Does Kirkland Lake rest easy with some stability, or do you go out and look for more? What's this all mean?
Well, absolutely. You know what? We consider this an opportunity to not only reinvest in our, century-long mining history, but also take the opportunity to look for divestments in our economy. And we've been doing that for the last several years. We've seen community partnerships with Indigenous partners like Keepers of the Circle for their modular home building facility on our Archers Drive. So we're ready to take this incredible opportunity of the expansion and just run with it for Kirkland Lake.
In terms of this, what are the big points of contention for you and a lot of your mayoral counterparts and some of your Indigenous neighbors? There's been Highway 11. I know there was a recent conference, and you guys around council do your best to always get some FaceTime with the minister. Are you hearing everything you want to hear in terms of highway safety?
You know, absolutely. They are always willing to listen to us. What we would like to see is more progress on previous promises for those projects.
Two big questions, but quick questions I want to ask you before we let you go. Some fun questions. Some of the big news on the world stage right now is the Blue Jays, clearly. And PA announcer Tim Langton is from Kirkland Lake. What does that mean for you guys? I imagine a lot of Jays fans up there right now.
You know what? Honestly, the entire community is abuzz. We are such big fans. You know, we have a deep hockey community, but when we see somebody attached to Kirkland Lake in a history, we are so thrilled and beyond proud.
And we're just days away from Halloween, and there's going to be a lot of trick-or-treaters out in your community Friday night. Any message to those families?
Definitely, we want to see safety being paramount, be visible, and if you're driving around, make sure you're keeping your eye out for the little ones. We do have areas in town that are hit hard by massive numbers of little ones out in costumes, and we want to make sure that public safety is number one.
Great message. I think I live in one of those communities in my town as well, so they're good for all of us to keep in mind. Mayor Wight, thank you for joining us.
Absolutely. Thank you for spending time with me this evening.
No worries. That's Mayor Stacy Wight from Kirkland Lake.
Thanks for that, Ian.